I don't see myself as, beautiful. I don't see myself as, what's in the magazines.
I guess that living in a society that forces certain body types on people has it's definitely changed the way I view myself.
I grew up feeling out of place because American beauty standards were Eurocentric and everyone was skinny.
Seeing myself, dancing, it really showed how happy I was.
I've come a lot further in seeing myself in a more positive light, but it's still difficult, but I'm trying really hard to love myself more.
You can see it on social media a lot, women trying to fit a certain body type.
I guess I've always had body image issues, like comparing myself to other people and comparing myself to magazines and social media. It's so difficult to live in a world where you don't fit into this expectation of being pretty, thin, skinny.
And so it gets kind of difficult when I want to look a certain way, but I don't.
I'm a cisgendered and bisexual woman, so in some ways I'm privileged, but in many ways my sexuality and my gender identity has felt like some kind of disadvantage. I do love my body though, but I feel like I have to fight for that love.
I don't identify as a woman. I'm non-binary or genderqueer, I generally go with. And it took me a bit to accept all that. I went to Catholic school. I didn't realize that being queer was something that I could be until high school.
I've identified as bisexual since I was 14 years old. I've finally gotten to the point where I can just say to myself, look, you're bisexual, that's allowed. It's allowed and okay to like both sexes.
I don't think I could have gone on camera a few years ago. Sometimes I look back on pictures of me and I have all this makeup on and I'm trying to look a certain way and I'm putting all these face filters on myself to look a certain way. And now I don't feel like I need to do that. I feel more comfortable with myself.
It took me a while to get comfortable in front of a camera. I still have a hard time looking at myself when I'm on a screen.
Viewing myself as a part of someone else's art, I think is gonna really help with the idea of self-love and loving myself because I love art. So if I'm a part of it, I've got to.
My friend just asked me to be in this and I showed up and here I am. It was really great to be in an environment that just looks so positively on everyone's bodies, regardless of how society viewed them. I definitely wouldn't have been able to do this a few years ago.
This film, I think it was really empowering to be in. I don't think I could have done this a couple years ago because it's only been sort of as I got older and that I matured that I sort of started growing into myself and my body.
Sally Ride is generally regarded as the first queer woman to go in space. She's like, there was never women in space when I wanted to be an astronaut, and I hope that because I did this, other people can do that.
I'm just really focused on helping women and femmes grow, especially women of color. I want people who look and feel like me to be accurately portrayed in the media.
Viewing yourself as you naturally are without editing it, letting yourself exist as you are, is beautiful and liberating.
With the inspiration of other female filmmakers, our goal is for all women to have an impact
on the way we not only represent women in the media, but any job all around the world.